Yeah, this constitution thing. I also get the point, Yegutu. We need to follow the constitution provisions in fighting the unconstitutional amendment. But I also have a second opinion, which just basically says people power should be empowered right now because that is our greatest weapon against these people. Zvedu zvekuda kunyengerera ma-MP, zvekuda kutedzera mutemo, kuenda concourt and all this other stuff. These guys have studied it and they've aligned it to a way yekuti we won't get the result we need. We need people ready right now, Uncle. My thought is we need people ready to protest. And when I say protesters, kuriya zvedu zviya zvekuti toi toi mutown yeHarare chete. I mean protest countrywide. And tichitanga kumachonyonyo kwavasingatarisire kuti vanhu vachaprotest. Ndokwatiri kufanira kuconcentrate our attention on. We as citizens need to start building our moral capacity to stand up for our own rights. And we need to start campaigning yekuti munhu wese tichanotanga kumachonyo hatisi kutanga mumasiti mava neaccess yetransport kuyazotirova nekuita sei. Tinotanga kumachonyonyo kwese ukoko ndokwachatanga nako tichiprotesta because that is what we need to do. Vana avava they've already ziyambi came up with these proposals hazvinotanga nhasi izvi. Zvakatanga 2018 pavakatanga kubvisa running clause vakabvisa what vakatengana nanamonzora vakaita zvavakaita muparliament yedu vakatichinjira vakabvisa zvana running mate zvana chinyi chinyi. That's when this thing started. And this thing was known kuti tichasvika patiri nhasi. And they've already seen kuti okay fine vaitya referendum now havachaityi vari kuziva kuti muchainsista on a referendum. They are going to provide you a referendum just like chinhu chavasiri kutya right now referendum because vakuziva kuti ndoyamakatarisira ndoyamuchachallenja for and they'll grant it to you because they now have the mechanisms to deny the result of that referendum already in place. That's what they were building up for all these years up to where we are now. Saka isusu as people, we need to activate our own public protests. That is the only left defense yatina. Yes, we can submit ma petitions to the parliament. We should do all those avenues. Yes, we should nyengerera those people who still have the authority to pass this law in parliament. Tofano toa nanjwa amenu ticheta say, but we have to do all those things. But the most important thing we need to do is to stop relying on the constitution to defend the constitutional amendment because that is not the only avenue we have. The only avenue we actually have is the people who constitute the constitution should speak up. Otherwise tinongozoudzwa kunzi takatedzera zviri paconstitution, you petitioned us, you sent submissions to parliament, you guys makaenda kuconcourt, the ruling was achieved in concourt, kwakati kwese muchablokwa every left, right and center. The only place they cannot block you is if you're standing on your street and saying kuti inini hangu ndafunga kuti vanhu 300 should not have the decision to choose my president when I am alive and kicking and have a brain that functions and I can choose who I want to choose. Because already kuzanu PF vanotoudzwa kunzi our constitution in ZANU PF says this and vese havachoose kana leader wavo, havachoose kana who goes to politburo, havachoose who goes to that central committee. So we cannot let the minority rule the majority. It is a majority rule. We need to go back to majority voices being heard kwese kwatinokwanisa kuti ringe richisvika voice because that is the only answer to this problem. Otherwise tinonge minority rule chaiyo yekuti ivo mashefu ndo achatudza who's allowed to vote and who's not allowed to vote. Because as much as vari kuti hanzi we can choose our MP and our councillor, when was the last time we actually chose the candidates that represent us to be MPs and councillors in the first place? Tagara tinotodzvanyirirwa even mumaparty politics tinongodzvanyirirwa kuchiiswa vanhu maybe paukama paushamwari whatever else, and the people vanenge vachitodiwa nevanhu vachinzi watadza kuprimary election. And yet tichinatsoziva kuti primary election yacho was riddled with so many rigging mechanisms or so many inconsistencies for it to be even considered a primary election. Saka we cannot allow them to take away our right. Yeah, one man, one vote. We should actually be saying this is a liberation struggle thing. This is our liberty that they're taking away from us, and we cannot afford to lose our liberty because we've gone to an unfair referendum, because the Constitutional Court with its 12 judges has sat down and decided that this is according to whatever laws. We want majority rule in Zimbabwe. That is what we fought for liberation, and that should not be tampered with by any one person or any one party or any few men who choose to make themselves elite. Most of our women vanoita politics, but they never rise up to these parliamentarian whatever levels because vanotsikirirwa pasi apa. Saka are we going to say good forever else tichangoramba tine this gender inconsistency? Vatotibvisira futi gender commission futi to make it even worse. Saka, I don't know, guys. In Ango, I just think we need to be gearing up for Zimbabwe standing on its feet. Civil war kana ichiita ngaiite, whatever comes, that is the only answer to this problem. That is my viewpoint. Angu Parishvi.
Welcome to Zim One, a platform where every voice matters and every idea counts. This is a space dedicated to nation building, shaped by the thoughts, hopes, and lived experiences of the people of Zimbabwe. From the streets to the classrooms, from farms to factories, from elders to the youth, we bring together brilliant points from different gatherings of citizens across our nation. These are conversations rooted in reality, driven by patriotism, and guided by the belief that Zimbabwe's future is built by its people. Here, we listen, we reflect, and we share ideas that inspire unity, progress, and sustainable development. This channel is not about politics alone. It is about solutions. Not about division, but about collective responsibility. Join us as Zimbabweans from all walks of life contribute insights that strengthen our communities, uplift our nation, and shape the Zimbabwe we all want to see. This is our voice. This is our vision. This is nation building together.